Mattias, congrats on the new contract.
Thank you.
Are you happy it was done before the season?
Yeah, absolutely I was. That was going into the summer. That was one of the things that we also knew we had one year left, and it's always nice to get it done before the season starts. So it was maybe at the last hour, but we're super happy it got done, and we're happy to stay in Edmonton.
Important for you to get the multiple years, like 3 years you're going to be here, presumably, for the rest of your career? Was that important?
Yeah, I mean that was the goal as well, to find a deal where I'm just wanted to retire in Edmonton. That's the whole goal. That's the purpose of this this deal, and we'll see at 39 if I have another year in me. But let's start with this and see where it goes.
I remember
Can you talk about just coming here and how it kind of changed? And I know how happy you were to come here and kind of be in Edmonton.
Yeah, I think for me it's been the full package when it comes to our family. Like my wife loves it here, our kids love it here. They've school, they have friends. We have a really big network outside of hockey, and obviously on the ice speaks for itself. The team that we have, the organization itself, first class, takes care of us every day, and yeah, there wasn't any question marks, to be honest with you. We just wanted to find a fair number, and then we definitely wanted to stay.
You played on some pretty good defense scores in Nashville, and now over the last 2 or 3 years, when you've come here, Wallman's here, Bush continues to grow. Like, is this right up there with some of the best you've been on?
Absolutely. I think we have all the pieces on the back end to be a really solid group, and we probably have guys on the third pair that should be on a second pair, and that's obviously a really good problem to have. So think the world of these guys. I think we've shown in the last 2 seasons too that we can swing them with the best. So really confident in our whole team, but I think our defense has been very solid.
I feel like it's when Connor does what he did, just the commitment that he has to winning. Just you feel like your chance to win here with a guy like that in a group like this is as good as anywhere.
Absolutely. I mean, I was saying to somebody the other day that like it'd be hard to go to a place where you're not there to win, so to speak. I know that everybody tries to win, but at the end of the day, there might be a handful of teams that actually have a legit chance of winning, and knowing that Connor will be here, and I know it, obviously what he did with his contract, knowing that we can build around that as well is very exciting to me, and I know this team has, we've gotten that close, so that was a big part of obviously staying and knowing that I still have a chance to win, and I have a few more years here, and that's all I'm looking to do.
Did you envision this when you first sort of came here and decided this was going to be your home? Did you envision it? It seemed like a real good fit right from the start, personally and hockey.
Yeah, I did not envision it to go this way, but obviously it only took a couple months, and we really enjoyed Edmonton as a city. Obviously, when you're on the road side of things and you just come here for the colder months and whatnot, it's probably a harder. You don't know as much about the city, let's put it that way. You kind of tend to stay in the hotel and you go to do your dinner and then you play the game. But I've been really surprised about the community that is within Edmonton. I think it's fantastic. I think there's places around Edmonton that's absolutely gorgeous, and we really enjoy being here, and really happy the way it has turned out, if I'll put it that way.
You've talked about it over the years, but what is it about the pairing? You've played a lot with Evan Bouchard. Why does that work so well? Why do you guys feed off each other as well as you do?
Well, I think that there's a lot of things that he does that I can't, and I think that there might be commercially some things that the way I think the game is maybe not the way he thinks it, but at the end of the day that makes us a good duo where we can kind of help each other where we have our weaknesses. So obviously he's a tremendous defenseman, and I think that he'll probably play great with a lot of different defensemen, but I'm lucky enough to play with them and have so for the last few years, and it's just the little things. I think at the end of the day everybody can play in this league, but it's the communication on the bench, it's the talking, it's the wanting to always be better. There's a lot of little things that goes into it, but some guys you just click with, and I feel like we have.
Mattias, you signed, Jake signed, and Connor signed over the last few days. Is there some little bit like relief there, or just kind of does it allow you to focus, especially with it happening right before the season?
Both yes and no, I guess. I'm at the age now where it's obviously I want to have it done for myself, for my family, and just we can sort of plan our future and whatnot. But at the end of the day, too, I've been in this league now long enough. I know when you're coming into the league, you kind of want to have that thing over with as soon as possible. I will say this process that was very short. I think it started even yesterday, to be honest. It's not like I've gone around thinking about it too much or whatnot. I knew at some point it was going to happen, or if it wasn't, I'm pretty confident in what I bring to a hockey club. So standing here today, yes, I'm very happy that it happened, and I can just put it in behind me and focus on the season. And but yeah, it's both of a yes and no question kind of thing.
Mattias, congratulations. There is a hockey game to be played tonight. Can you maybe talk about the importance of getting off to a good start the first couple of games last year? We know how they went. Can you maybe talk about how much you guys have made that a point of emphasis for you here?
Yeah, and you look at the last couple of years, our starts have been so-and-so. So we need, I think we're all aware of that. I think we all need to put an emphasis on it. And if you're being honest, I think this league is probably the hardest league is the first 10 games. Everybody's in it again. Everybody has meaningful games. Everybody feels good about their roster and where they're going. So we got to make sure we bear down and don't think that things are going to come easy or just be handed to us. Everybody's going to want to beat us. We won the West last year. Everyone's going to want to get us for that. So we just need to make sure we're on top of our game.